Welcome back to Kings at the Table podcast, where if you're a king, you belong at the table. And today, we got F in the building.
What's up, what's up?
And we got Ted. He's back. How you doing, Ted?
What's up? I'm good, man. How are you?
Pretty good. And first and foremost, man, I want to say thank you for serving as a reserve. You know what I'm saying?
No
Appreciate you, Doug.
No problem.
Should have done it earlier, dude. Now we're going to make the playoffs.
What happened?
Because of you were making the playoffs.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
I left.
Should have been earlier.
All
I've
right.
changed since I left, bro.
A lot has changed, and the main thing that's changed is these Kings are real. And that's what KG said. The motherfucking Kings are real. And we went 6-1 after the All-Star break. F, what's going on in Sacramento?
I don't know, man. But it feels good. I'll tell you that. I feel like our offense is clicking. We're playing really good basketball. And, man, if the Lakers win today, we might be the second seed going into tomorrow. So, nothing but good vibes out here.
Who would have thought?
Bro.
Straight up. I mean,
Real.
going into the All-Star break, we were a little confident in our team, but 6-1 right after? What are you thinking, Ted?
Yeah, I was worried, bro. I thought we were going to start dropping after the All-Star break. And
Especially after all the moves that were made.
yeah, like everybody got deeper. We stayed, no trades, stood with the same squad. No chemistry was, ruined. And I honestly thought we were going to, maybe go like 500, but this, the win streak continued, and bro, it's crazy.
Definitely. Well, let's get into the games that we had. I mean, we obviously played the Blazers without Dame, which F you mentioned prior to the episode as far as teams benching players, their key players. We played the Clippers twice. And let's get into this game, though. That historic game. Bruh.
Bro, that game was crazy.
The only bad part about that game for me was I couldn't scream because everyone was sleeping. I was just like, going crazy. But that game was probably one of the best regular season games I've ever seen.
I shit you not. I was in bed watching this shit, and I had to get out of the room. 'Cause, I mean, obviously, my son was sleeping. My fiance was sleeping. I got up. I start cheering. I start yelling like a motherfucker in the living room. All I hear is my fiance say, "Keep it down, keep it down." I'm like, oh, shit.
Well, 8 minutes left, I was like, this game's over, bro. Like, it just looked like it was over. And then that 6-0 run with like 2 minutes left, that was some shit the old Kings would do.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And just give up the lead, and then just like, I was like, after that happened, I was like, oh, bro. And I think I texted you guys, like, we're going to win this game.
Yeah.
Like, it was, bro, it's...
You say that every game, though.
That's you, bro.
So when it happens, he has said it.
I just say in case if it hits, I'm a fucking expert, bro,
Hell yeah.
I honestly said we lost 4 times that game. Like, I'm like, oh, we lost. It was a good game. We came back. They're a really good team. They're probably going to.
He says that every game, too.
Hey, just get it down to 2 with 1 minute left.
Yeah.
And, but, I mean, honestly, and I know we say this quite often, is the old Kings would have never came back and won that game. I feel like Fox made a statement that game, man, how he played defense and picked PG-13 at the end and kind of started that run. And I feel like he's the catalyst of this team, man, offensively and sometimes defensively, So I feel like, he's gonna be the guy that we're gonna have to ride to make a push.
Definitely. I mean, we could obviously have to bring up Malik Monk, though. I mean, he went off for 40. Him and Kawhi were just going back
45.
and forth.
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
45?
45.
Shit.
Yeah, he scored 42.
And it looked like he was just in his zone. You can just tell when the player is in his bag. And there was no stopping. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was the shit. It almost, I mean, everybody's going to bring it up as far as them playing in college. It looked like them in college.
They're having fun, man.
It looked like they were back in Kentucky, bro, having fun. And yeah, we needed him to step up because Sabonis fouled out early, and bro, he came through.
Yeah.
He's been playing Fox, Sabonis, Monk, Herter, Kevin Herter, bro. They've all stepped it up since All-Star break, and that's what we needed.
Yeah, I was a little weary. Like, after the showing of All-Star, at the All-Star break, I'm like, Jesus, man, like, Fox didn't score. Sabonis played okay. Herter had, like, the worst three-point contest ever.
I think
Keegan's only shot, like, twice. I'm like, Jesus, man, where's our team going? And for us to come together and play the way we have the last 7 games, let alone that Clipper game, that, to me, solidified, okay, like, this isn't fake. Like, we're not just, we're not just a team that's getting lucky and winning games. Like, dude, we could make some noise.
For sure. And then we obviously played the Thunder twice without Shea. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
The only thing, the negative thing on my end is I feel like we need to put those teams away. Like, I feel like we let them hang out, and luckily we won, but I feel like some of those games or those 2 games we probably could have lost too. It's we're a better team. We're a top seeded team. Let's take care of business like we did against this last game against the Pels. Let's just beat them. Don't give them any chances. Don't let them in the game. Let's just like they say, put your foot on your neck and just take care of business. That's the only negative I got from it.
If there was a negative.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just, bro, it's after All-Star game. I mean, All-Star break. Everybody, tightens up, and every game matters. So every team is going to be playing hard. I don't see any team really tanking besides the Spurs.
Rockets, maybe.
The Rockets, yeah. But everybody's trying to get into the play-in. And from 7th to 11th, bro, it's so close. So when we play a West Coast team, a Western Conference team, it's going to be
Playoff intensity.
Not playoff intensity, and it matters. You can't, there's no days off now, especially for the Kings if we want to stay up in the, second
It's
and
crazy,
third.
bro. We haven't felt this in 16 years. Like, this is like we're watching other people's scores. We're scoreboard watching like that.
Hey, what gets
so
me
awesome.
is they're like, they're worried about the play-in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the play-in. I'm like, we're
Yeah.
about to be in the 2nd seed, hopefully, if the Grizzlies lose tonight. It looks like they're about to.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, the game just started, so we'll see.
Oh,
The Lakers.
okay, my
Yeah.
bad. I was talking about the Knicks.
Oh,
That's
I'm
a
sorry.
whole nother-
Yeah.
I messed up on that one. But anyways, the Timberwolves game, we lost that game, and we had everyone playing. What do you guys think about that?
It was second game of a back-to-back. Even though it was 2 home games, it was. That win streak was going to come to an end sooner or later. We with a 7-game win streak. They had it. Barnes had that open 3 with I think 20 seconds left, down 2. He makes that, we win the game. We might, most likely win the game. It's just we were, teams. You got to lose sometimes. You're not going to win them all. And I think that's the game. Second of a back-to-back. Could we have won? Should have won? Yeah, but we had a good little win streak going, and I was alright with that loss.
For sure. It wasn't like a tough loss, even though we did lose. We looked pretty good. Obviously, we looked really bad at first, like the first damn 3 quarters, maybe 2.5 quarters. But we made our run and said, hold on, it's time to turn it up. And we turned it up. It was a little too late. And I like the fact that we just don't back down and lose. Like, oh, yeah, we're losing this much. Fuck, we lost. Nah, motherfucker, we're going to still try to win this game. And it looked like that. And you know what I did like about that game? It was the Timberwolves game. Keegan Murray was off. He looked like he was either hungover, something was wrong with Keegan. I don't know what was wrong with him, but Coach Mike Brown was like, all right, it's time to get him out. And he put Kessler Edwards in and gave him some minutes, and he put some good minutes in there. And it's like, goddamn, this coach is the shit. Yeah. Mike Brown is real. KG said that shit.
Yeah, no, Mike Brown, bro. Like, when that hire, I was like, man, we're getting Mike Brown, bro. Like, Lakers Mike Brown, like, yeah.
I was thinking Cavs without LeBron.
No, Cavs without LeBron, bro. But he changed the whole culture. The whole culture got us, believing, playing selfish basketball. Like, it's fun to watch. Offensively, it's fun to watch, bro. And it's from last year to this year. If he's not coach of the year, bro, that shit is rigged.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Dude, like, there's no way he's not coach of the year.
He's godsent, man, to us, because I don't think any other coach that would have came in, seriously, could have done that. He wasn't my first choice, but I really think those times those years under Steve Kerr really helped him out.
Yeah.
That winning culture, the championship culture, you're competing every year, hold people accountable, which I feel like for a lot of years we didn't do that. We just got stagnant and didn't really thrive to be better, and I think he's military too, so he holds everyone accountable, and there's a certain standard now that we have to live up to. This isn't just a poverty franchise anymore. I know it's the first season that we're doing good, but everyone has to have that change, and I feel like he did it, and he did it in less than a year. I feel like if we had this conversation when the season started and they're like, hey, you guys will be the 2nd or 3rd seed in the West after the All-Star, we would be like, you're crazy. Maybe in 2 or 3 years, but and then I feel like him and Monty go hand in hand because he had to make those moves, and he made a controversial trade with Halliburton and Sabonis, which obviously put us to where we are now. But I just feel like Monty's vision is coming to fruition, and yeah, man, if he's not the coach of the year, I don't know who is.
For sure.
Well, getting into that, like, I was questioning the hire, like, and the trade too. Like, I was like, we should have, I was okay with getting Sabonis. I was like, we're getting an all-star. I was, a lot of people were questioning Monty, and with the coaching hire, and then making no trades at the deadline. and it's like we continue to like question Monty, and it's like, bro, we're going to be in the second seed. Like,
No, yeah.
bro, like he has a vision, and he knows what he's doing, bro.
Ronnie, you could have a seat at the King's table any day. So
Like, we might have to build a
join us.
statue, bro. Monty and Mike Brown, if we make the point, like make the second seed, bro. Like,
Definitely. If you were to pick one person in our franchise that changed it, it had to be Monty McNair.
oh yeah.
It has to be. And with that being said, though, we had one game after the T-Wolves, and it was the Pelicans, and we all probably had a win. It was going to be easy, and it was easy, and we won, and we're 6-1. Going into this next game is not the next game, but next topic.
Yeah,
I'm kind of
topic.
off right now.
Yeah.
Clippers and the Clippers matchup. As far as us playing them twice, one without Kawhi, one historic game. We won both games with only 1 point. What are your thoughts on that? As far as they could potentially be a playoff series.
Well, I mean, we'll take it. A win's a win, no matter what, right? I was mentioning before we got on video that we've been playing a lot of teams that have been sitting or not playing their star player, like Kawhi, Shai,
Dame.
Dame. You know, but at the end of the day, we play who's in front of us. You know,
Yeah.
if they want to rest and that's what their prerogative, then that's something that they have to deal with, not us. But either way, I feel like our offense is. I've never seen an offense so good in a while, other than the Warriors, obviously. But the way we pass the ball, I just feel like, and I hate to always compare them to when we were good at the 0-2 Kings, but it's almost the same style, but just in the newer version of the NBA now. It's pass and shoot, and I mean, if we're hitting all cylinders, though, no one's going to beat us. You know, we could outscore anyone. We know we'll touch about the defense a little later on, but offensively, it's
Anyone?
it's beautiful.
Do we could just
If we're playing the best basketball offensively, I think we could play against anyone.
Bro, we have the
Play against.
we have the highest ranked offense.
Almost ever.
Yeah, so we can score with anyone. It's just our defense. It's our defense that holds us back. But back to your question with the Clippers games, one key player that didn't play both games was Zubac.
Big man,
And I love Sabonis, but when he's matched up against a big center, true center, he has difficulties. And
Ted,
it's not the
I'm
same
sorry
play.
to say, I cannot let you just say that, bro. Zubac,
Bro, when he plays Steven Adams, like
I can see
Zubac-
Kawhi, but Zubac,
I'm talking about that's a difference maker on the matchup. Sabonis is not the same player versus when Zubac's in there.
We struggle
Or-
against big
yeah,
men, like big
Yeah,
men.
with big men. So
okay.
that's one player that's like, okay, we won both games, and I do think we match up pretty well. Like it's weird because I have the Clippers being a contender. Like they're deep, but for some reason we play them well, bro, every single game, and we beat them. What is it, 3 times this year? Or
Yeah.
we beat them 3 times this year, 3-0 against the Clippers, and it's.
3-1.
Do I want? Yeah. Do I want to see him in the playoffs? Nope.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no, yeah.
Hell no. But back to Effie's point. Yeah, we can score with anybody. It's just our defense.
For sure. Well, since we are talking about the Clippers, real quick, them adding Westbrook, a lot of people are starting to bash Westbrook. I know they lost like maybe 4 out of the last 5 or something about that, in the range of that. But I think Westbrook's going to put them over. I have a feeling that Westbrook is going to change the team as far as offensively. They're way faster now, fast-paced. They're keeping up with us offensively. Before Westbrook, we would have fucking outscored them, not ridiculously, but it would have been like, you know what I'm saying, they can't keep up with us. All they would have had was Kawhi. But the fast pace with Westbrook is like, okay, I could kind of see where they're going with this because they were very slow, very strategic. Now they're like, okay, we could be strategic and fast-paced. What do you guys think about Westbrook with the Clippers?
I think he should come off the bench. Honestly, I think he should come off the bench, and I think the bigger pickup for them is Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon, bro, that he's a streaky shooter, and I think come playoff time, Eric Gordon is going to have a bigger impact than Russell Westbrook. I thought Russell Westbrook, anywhere he went, he was going to make that contender even a more favorite contender. Everyone bashes Westbrook, you know, his fucking terrible shooting, but his effort, bro, his effort's there all the time, and if he gets it going, he can, you know, put up 12 points in like 2 minutes, bro, like 12. He can. So like I said, I like the Clippers. I think they need a couple more games to get it together, but once they get it together, bro, and Ty Lue's a hell of a coach.
A lot of the guys talk about him.
Yeah, he's gonna figure it out. He's gonna figure it out. No matter where they're at, they're going to be top. I think they're going to be top 6, top 7. They're going to be scary come playoff time.
I'm not a huge Westbrook fan. I feel like, yeah, he does make them better, but come playoff time, when those defenders back off of him, like, he's gonna have to start making those shots. Like, he's gonna at some
I
point.
forgot all about that.
You know, at some point
That
he's gonna have to make a shot. Now, can he do it? I mean, he's probably gonna be a Hall of Famer. If anybody could do it, you know, probably could be him. We could figure it out. But, you know, PG-13 and Kawhi are gonna get theirs. But at some point, they're gonna need someone else to step up. Now, can he do it? We'll have to see. But my question about Westbrook is, why is it everywhere he goes since the Thunder, the teams struggle? You know?
Yeah.
It's the Rockets, if I'm not mistaken. Okay.
Well, the Rockets were in the Western Conference Finals and could have probably won that if Harden didn't go down against the Warriors.
Good point. But recently, right, with the Lakers and now with the Clippers, but I just feel like his style of play is more of a just
Individual.
stat
padding.
producing player. You know, he doesn't make anyone better.
He's not in the street.
He's not, you know, giving anything more to PG-13 than he had without him. So I don't think he makes the team that much better, but it's a guy that's a Hall of Famer, experienced, been there before, you know, so that he'll bring to the table. But do I think he's the needle that's going to tip the Clippers over? No.
And that's why I think he should come off the bench, because he's limited. Even though he's a beast offensively, he is limited with the shooting, and I think he would be
beast
better
offensively. I don't think that. I mean, I think
he can
just
penetrate. And
Yeah,
I thought the Kings should have gone after him, bro, to come off the
Nah,
bench.
he's
You did say that.
I was like, if we needed him to like penetrate, because we need someone to penetrate.
Well, let's not get too carried away with the Clippers. I mean, you are talking about someone coming off the bench, and Davion Mitchell comes off the bench, and he stepped up big time when Fox didn't play in those 2 games in this 7-game span. What do you guys feel as far as us winning those 2 games without Fox?
It solidifies us as a you know, a deeper team. You know, I feel like Mitchell still needs to produce a little more, get more involved. Sometimes I feel like he gets too scared. I don't know why, but I mean, he's a great defender and he can shoot the ball. He needs to be more aggressive. When Fox is gone, like, we have to turn to him to start to play, initiate the play, and we can't. I feel like sometimes we lean on Sabonis too much, and he's not the most coordinated person, which gets him in foul trouble, and then, you know, later on in the game could limit us offensively with him. But he needs to be the catalyst of our team when Fox isn't there. He needs to start the plays, initiate it, and if he has open shot, shoot it.
Well, I mean, he did a great job when Fox wasn't there, man. We got 2 wins.
Not the last 2 times.
You don't think so?
He scored like 2
Mike
points.
Brown was praising them, though.
I think
This last game, yeah, but the ones before that.
Kevin Herter came through last game.
Definitely he did.
Kevin
Since the All-Star break.
Kevin Herter came through last game. Yeah, with Mitchell, I think he just needs to be more aggressive offensively. And it's just like, I don't know if they got film on him already. Like, they know his weaknesses. Like, it's kind of like, you might as well let him shoot. And he is scared to penetrate. And I don't know if it's size, like if it's, you know, he's limited in size on.
I don't know if I can say scared.
I don't say scared, but he's limited.
Okay.
Limited offensively. And
He doesn't show any emotion either. He's just like Keegan. I'm like, dude, you're like a good player. Play good. Show some emotion.
But then again, that goes with Monty's vision. You got Keegan. You said Mitchell. How about Trey Lyles? You know, you got guys that really don't show that much emotion.
Lyles shows emotion.
Lyles, bro.
Lyles is the shit.
Lyles, bro. It's sad to say that. We fleeced the Detroit Pistons for Bagley, bro. And he's coming off the bench, bro. Lyles, bro. I'm a Lyles fan, bro.
But this goes back to the question as far as, not even a question, but just these 2 wins without Fox. It just shows how established this team is, though. You see, as far as they're buying into Mike Brown's system. And Mike Brown, like I just said, he praised Davion Mitchell. He said he's something special in this league. He has a chance to be something special in this league. And he's not saying that about the other role players as far as Trey Lyles. You could either say Herter, Metu, but he said something special in this league. That shows me he sees the potential as far as what Mitchell can be. He just needs to say, you know what I'm saying? I am that guy.
As a coach, though, you're going to talk up your players. So,
but like I said, he's not saying that about the other role players.
He says about Monk. He should be.
No, he also.
You don't think so, though?
He should, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So he's speaking facts.
I mean, I think Mitchell could be a really good player, but he's not. I don't even know if he's a starter in the league.
he could be a legit backup point guard as far as running like a Bobby Jackson. He can be a Bobby Jackson.
Oof. I don't know.
No, he's more
There's
defensive.
no off.
bro.
Yeah, he's
he's more-
offensive. Offensively, he can't be.
Not
But
you think-
offensively, coming off the bench, a key player off the bench. You don't think Mitchell can be that eventually?
I mean, yeah, and I feel like sometimes he is because sometimes like he doesn't do it on the offensive side. He does it on the defensive side, which we're hurting right now. But at some point, you know, you're gonna have to score or produce. But right, I mean, right now he does what we need him to do
For sure.
for us to
Is
be
he-
successful.
I'm not trying
Can-
to put
can
him on a
he-
higher
Yeah.
level, but
Can he be a Marcus Smart?
for sure he can.
You think he?
I think so.
Ooh, I don't know.
Because Marcus Smart's a starter for
You-
the Celtics.
What we do got to remember is this is the second year for Mitchell.
Yeah, but he's also played 4 years in college.
Okay, but it's
So
the
then
second
he's-
year
he's
in
not-
the NBA, and you got Fox above him. So I'm still big on Mitchell. Like I'm not like saying he's a great player as far as like, oh, I'm gonna put him in the top tier point guards, but I'm saying he's gonna be a legit piece to this team if we could keep him.
Yeah.
Can y'all agree?
Yeah,
or,
but
or
our team is well. I still think we need a true center, but other than that, I think this team is well rounded, bro. And we, you know, and everyone buys into the role. That's what I like about this team. Everyone buys into the role offensively. Defensively, we need a lot of help still, or they need to just figure it out. Because we do get some stops, and when we
We're like
get-
a top 8 team defensively in the fourth quarter.
Well, do you guys feel like our defense can hurt us in the playoffs?
Yes, and that's the reason why I think if we get knocked out first round is because of our defense. We can score with the best. We can probably outscore every team in the NBA. Like, yeah, we're fucking ranked number 1. But playoff time, it's all about defense and physicality. And
The game slows down.
And the game slows down. Sacramento, the Kings, we have difficulty with both things. Once we get, you know, we face a physical team like the Bucks, the Celtics, the Warriors. We have difficulty with those teams, bro, and that's gonna limit us. Like, that's gonna be the reason why I can see us getting knocked out the first round. Like, we might, you know, go 6-7 games, but the physicality and the calls not going our way. Like, once the bonus gets in foul trouble, we're shit out of luck sometimes, bro. Like, it sucks.
By the way, by you mentioning that, I do feel like they call some tic tac shit with Sabonis. You guys don't feel that way?
Yeah,
But it's also,
It'd be some little ass tic tac shit.
but he needs to learn to do, like, bro, you're gonna foul. Don't do, you know, the little fucking reach in. Like,
But I feel like he doesn't consider it a foul because it's so tic tac. So he's like, bro, you gotta be shitting me. You gonna call that?
But that's gonna change in the playoffs, bro. They're gonna make sure, you know, Sabonis doesn't get fouled out. We need the ratings, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you can't.
yeah, I don't know. It's he needs to figure it out though. Whether it's
Yeah.
ticky tack or not, and I agree with you, Rich. I feel like most of them, not most of them, but some of them were like, "Come on, man!" Like if Embiid would have done that, he wouldn't have got called a foul. You know, so and I feel like some of that negativity or the what's the word I'm looking for, like the stigma or like of the Kings being bad is still following us. Because I think even Kevin Herter said like when I was with the Hawks, like that wasn't a foul.
For sure.
You know, so I feel like we still have a little bit of that stench per se, but if we keep winning, I mean, Fox got what 13 technicals. Like he's speaking up. You know, like he's fighting the refs, and he needs to just keep doing that. Like he's the alpha now. Like this is his team.
For sure.
Like he needs to take over. So
Hell yeah. Well, you did bring up technicals, and how about
Barnes.
Harrison Barnes getting his first technical since his rookie year? God damn, that's some shit. What
That's
y'all think
crazy.
about just Barnes in general, as far as him being a veteran and that technical call?
yeah,
Since his rookie year though, that's a crazy stat.
Well, I mean, that Black Falcon, man, I guess
That's
he came out and started, yelling at the ref or whatever the case was. But he's a key piece, man. And I hopefully, I'm thinking ahead, hopefully we re-sign him because I feel like he is that veteran presence that we need. I feel like we're still kind of young still. But when we need a bucket, he does that little go and he stops and then lays it up. Like he knows when we need him. Like he doesn't try to do too much. When we're like, hey Harrison, like they're on a 5-10-0 run, like let's stop the bleeding. Like he always steps up. So I feel like he's a really integral part in our success. And I just, what's the record of people like those that like 10 years without getting a technical? Like that's insane. Man.
Seriously,
that's,
though,
it's
it's
a
insane.
long time.
His composure is crazy, bro. Like I talk to
Even when
my
he's
girl, like I'm
pissed.
like, bro, like because we both are like I'm a Harrison Barnes fan, bro, and I'm like, I consider. Remember, we used to get.
You would always say he's top 5.
Top 5 small
I can't
forward, bro.
believe that shit.
Bro, I think he is, bro.
Not even
But-
top 10.
Bro, jeez, damn, bro.
Yeah, it was nothing against Harrison Barnes. I just feel like he wasn't a top 10 small forward, and I don't think he is now.
You couldn't even name 7 at that time that were better.
If I had a list, I probably could.
Oh yeah. Well, even with the list, I don't even think you could still do it now.
No, come on, bro.
Now, yeah, come on.
Oh,
yeah, what's in your drink, dude? Come
What's
on. Yeah.
Jason Tatum?
We don't need it right
Okay,
now.
we don't need it. Okay.
We
But
don't
okay,
need it.
I still think
we'll
that-
take your word for
What do
it.
you think about Harrison Barnes?
All right. So my take on Harrison Barnes is, if we pass the first round or make noise in the playoffs, it's going to be because of Harrison Barnes. All the attention is going to be on Fox and Sabonis, and you mentioned it before. It's going to slow down, get more physical. And besides Fox, Harrison Barnes is you can rely on him to either get you an N1, get to the line, and slow the game down. Mid-range game is going to be important in the playoffs. Harrison Barnes' mid-range game is probably the best. Well,
On our team.
Sabonis around the
Herder
rim.
could make it.
Herder.
And Monk.
I was about to say Monk. Monk is a shit too, though.
Nah, but if I need a 2 point
Strictly mid range. Is that?
mid range, I'm going Barnes.
I might go Barnes.
I
Strictly
might go
mid
Barnes.
range.
Yeah. So I think he's going to be a key player, and I think he's going to be. If we pass the first round, it's going to be Harrison Barnes. The reason why we passed it.
I disagree, and the reason why I say that is because I feel like Fox is going to be that guy that's going to take us however far he wants us, because he right now is playing unbelievable basketball that I wish I thought was going to be a couple years down the road. I know he had it down, but I mean he's literally an all-star taking over games. I know Rich fought me on it for a while, but I kept saying he's the best player on our team, and he's legit.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, hold on. We got to get finish your tape. We got to get back to Rich on that one.
And but it's a great feeling for me as a Kings fan that I know that hey, like I have a player that I know if I need 2 points down the stretch, he's the most clutch player in the NBA.
Definitely.
Like he'll get you those 2 points. Obviously, he's not perfect, but for the most part, I believe in him, and I feel like the entire team believes in him, and the way he runs our team, him and Sabonis, but him in particular, he can take over a game. His shot has improved significantly, which I feel like he can even get that better. So sky's the limit for that guy. I feel like he can maybe hit the high 20s points per game
30s.
next year's, or
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have to agree, and like I said,
Okay, hold on. Let's get it for the fans.
okay,
You were always calling out Fox for what?
for not being consistent, and he-
not the best player on the team.
yes, but I always said, and it's on record, it wasn't like I was saying I'm dissing Fox. I just felt like those are two great players.
He's never wrong, bro. He's never wrong. He's just like
What you mean,
you
bro?
insure
Like-
your like takes, bro.
But make sure I'm wrong though. I was wrong about him not being the best player at the time, and that's what I'm saying now. I really do believe Fox is the best player on the team.
All right.
At the time, he wasn't. I feel like Sabonis was triple doubles, fucking like 20 plus games, double doubles straight, and now he's taking that next step, and that's why I'm just like, oh shit, I'm liking what I see.
Okay.
De'Aaron Fox can be up there with the top tier point guards. Bruh, like I don't even want to say
Let it
too
go, let it
high,
go, let it out,
too
let it out.
high of a take, but Fox is up there. You could almost put him in the top 5 point guards in the NBA right now.
Well, you take John Morant out because
Fuck. Nah, but straight up though, that's just how good he's playing. I mean, we're talking about how clutch points. He's number one, regardless of clutch points or not. He's putting up 7 straight games with 30 damn points, bruh. Like.
and that's what we've been
And we
asking
winning
for.
though, and we winning. Like I can see we were losing, then I'm gonna start saying, "Oh,
stat padding.
yeah," but we're winning.
But imagine if he was in a bigger market, or bigger market. The NBA would push him.
Definitely.
Would give him on national televised games because he's super likable too.
Humble.
He's awesome, humble.
He's not at the club with guns.
Yeah. Jesus, you're shooting your shots.
Oh, I see what you did there.
But I feel like Fox, if he was in a bigger market, which I'm glad he's not, I'm glad he's with us, but I feel like the NBA would market him a whole lot more and make him more exposable to the other watchers. But he right now has taken that next step, and he's only 25. So sky's
That's
the limit.
crazy,
man.
bro. And Sabonis is like, I don't know, for some reason I thought he was like
30.
almost 30. Bro, he's like 26, 27, bro.
Bro, Monty had a timeline too, man.
Yeah.
Like,
He
Monk's like 23.
Okay.
It's pretty incredible what Monty has established, man.
We're ahead of timeline, are we not?
100%.
Oh, no question.
100%.
And is that why we didn't make moves?
Yeah, I think so. I think, like we mentioned before, no one thought we were going to be here right now. So I feel like, yeah, we are ahead of a schedule. So why jeopardize picks? Why jeopardize our chemistry? Let's build this together, and hopefully we land another star.
Which I
feel like we
understand.
have too.
I mean, we talked about it on the last episode. I understand that. But at the same time, we do have a good team. And we are, I consider us, you could put us as contenders.
Yeah.
Bro, if we figure our defense out even just a little bit, yeah. I feel like we can.
Okay, well, you saw Mike Brown's thing, right?
Hold on. This is what I gotta say. We're so PTSD with the Sacramento Kings as far as the old Kangs. You feel me? How about them motherfucking Kangs? But at the same time, bro, the Kings are good. This is a good team. Why are we fucking aiming for third or fourth seed? We're fighting for the second seed. What are we scared of, bro? Like, why are we like, oh yeah, bro, we're about to, it's because we're so used to the old Kings. But right now, we are a good team.
I'm going to tell you why I don't put us contenders, because
I'm not scared of the Nuggets. They're number one seed. I'm not scared of who?
I'm scared of the East. I'm scared of
Well,
the
that's
Bucks.
if we make it a
East,
championship,
bro.
though.
Celtics.
That's contenders
Sixers.
then.
Huh? No, that's 3 better teams than us.
In the
But
East,
that's
though.
the East. We're talking about the West.
Okay, let's
Because we have
see,
to come out of the West to play them. So
I mean, you
Phoenix,
Phoenix, obviously.
Clippers, if they figure it out.
But I'll go ahead and
I'm not
with
scared
them.
of Phoenix. Oh, no, they got KD.
Yeah.
No, never mind. No. I'm tripping. This shit's kicking in. I forgot.
No, on some real shit, though. I just feel like we're so used to us going.
Okay, healthy Warriors. One team I'm scared of, like...
Actually, the
Hey,
Warriors don't scare me.
And no one's talking
Curry's
about...
there,
Hey, one
they scare
team
me.
one team no one's talking about is
The
the
Wolves.
Mavs. The Mavs.
A lot of people talking about
Hey,
that.
Luca and Kyrie, bro, come playoff time, it's going to be
Yeah.
scary.
No,
for sure.
yeah, but they'll get 40 points and then what?
40 points each? That's 80.
They got
Yeah,
a little squad on them, though.
Yeah.
yeah,
bro.
80 and then what? What are the other 40 gonna get?
They got from role players.
They got role players.
Nah, I feel like they're gonna be good, but I don't think they're.
You're talking about 2
Western Conference.
superstars, bro. You're not talking about... We got 2 all-stars. We got Fox
Yeah.
and Sabonis, which are all-stars.
Yeah, but they have to coexist. They're both ball dominant.
The only thing
No,
about the Mavs,
you're
I feel
talk-
like it's going to take a little more time. It's so short as far as you just made that move. Maybe next year they could be. What you're, I'm on board with what you're
I
saying.
think-
I just think it's too soon, bro.
They reached the Western Conference Finals with just Luca.
Yeah, because Luca is the only one that
Okay.
has the ball. Kyrie, for
You
him
just
to be
added
effective,
No,
has to
that's
have
what-
the ball.
Luca could take some breaks. Luca can be like
I agree with everything you're saying. I just feel like that's next year.
No, I just think, bro, they're too smart in IQ. Both of them they're gonna figure that shit out
They ain't that smart. Look
So
at
is that like your hot take to make the finals or the Mavs?
over the Suns
no?
and the Warriors. If the Warriors stay healthy, I'm taking Warriors
How you not gonna mention the Kings though? Seriously though,
because I'm being realistic.
I am too.
I'm being realistic, bro.
So am I.
They're not. I'm sorry, bro. The Kings are not contenders.
You really don't feel like we could beat the Mavs
Yeah, I think we beat the Mavs.
on some real?
Who's stopping Luca?
We already
Because,
stopped
Bro,
them.
we beat the Mavs in the regular season.
Without Luca, did Luca play?
We played them back to back.
We beat them. Yeah, we beat them. Okay, that game, the second game at sack, but Kyrie destroyed it by himself.
I understand.
Exactly, but he's not by himself
But
anymore.
with Luca, oh shit, we beat him with Luca and Kyrie.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, but
I just feel like
Not
when you
just-
mention those teams, make sure you throw the Kings in there. I just feel like we're so used to the old Kings, bro. I really do feel
I
that
agree
way.
with that. I feel like it's almost like
so,
PTSD.
so, so, you're
what I'm saying.
so you're saying that we can win the West. We can win the West.
I feel like we could make some damn noise.
We can
bro.
make the noise and make the Western Conference Finals.
That's the shit.
I feel like
But
it has to
winning
go
the
perfectly.
West, winning the West, bro. Like Mike Brown's like talking championships. Oh, we'll get to that segment, right?
Literally,
Well,
the last episode, I was saying we're most likely going to lose the first round. But I'm just, now that I'm watching games, I'm like, why am I just doubting the Kings, bro? Like, what have they done to doubt them?
Now, I feel like, yeah, can we? Yes. And on honesty, probably not. But if everything, all the stars align, yeah, we could make a lot of noise. You could,
Oh yeah. We could.
But
Anybody
I
can win
feel like
any fucking night.
the thing
But
that's
it's not
gonna-
like that, though.
Huh?
Like, it's almost like you're doubting us, though.
But
I'm not doubting. I'm being realistic, Rich.
The defense is what's going to hurt
Are we
us.
building a championship caliber team for the next 3, like maybe in 3 years? Yes. Are we contenders right now? No. Can we get to the Western Conference Finals? Yes.
I consider Western Conference Finals contenders. That's just me, my take.
There's teams that get swept in the fucking Western Finals.
But isn't
Western
a
and Eastern
contender a team that could win a
Contend
championship?
to make it to the championship.
Well, no, win a championship. Oh yeah, make you a good
You're
point.
contending.
Yeah.
Well, there's teams that
I
make
don't think so.
there's teams
Not
that
yet.
there's teams that make the conference finals and get swept. I can see the Kings doing that.
Okay.
I don't know, man, because if you think about it, we're gonna have to run into the Suns, we're gonna have to run into the Nuggets, we're gonna have to run into the Warriors. We're gonna have to go through 2 good teams.
I literally
Can we
feel
do
like
that?
we're a Cinderella
Yeah,
team,
I mean,
bro.
can we do it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cinderella team doesn't
But-
make it to the fucking.
But
final.
our defense is so
Cinderella-
bad right now.
Cinderella
Western Conference.
Cinderella makes it to like the like fucking
Western
Sweet
Conference.
16 or like the Elite 8, or maybe the top. The Final Four. They don't make it to the final, bro.
I don't know. I am very. How do I feel it? How do I say this?
Optimistic, Rich.
Yeah. That's.
Whoa, yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know, man. I just feel like the Kings could really make noise. And like I said, last episode, I'm going to clearly keep saying that because people will pull it up. Like, hey, you were saying this. Well, now things have changed. I feel like we're just doubting us based on old Kings, bro. Like,
But
we're
I'll tell you this,
a
I'll tell you
great
this.
team. And hold on. The fan base, bro. If we get home court advantage, the second seed, bring them on, bro. I'm willing to take on any fucking team.
The Kings make the
I'm
finals.
serious.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll
about
stand
the
outside
Suns.
of Golden One Center with an I'm a dumbass sign.
Me?
Me, if they make the finals, bro.
What if they make Western Conference?
Whoa,
Well, I
okay, there's
just
no
told you.
bargaining going on right now. But if we run into the Suns,
I'm a dumbass right at the finals game, bro. Just like,
if we went into the Suns, unfortunately, they're a way better team. We could barely handle them without KD. The
We play
Warriors,
we
if they
play them
got-
in this 3-game span.
There you go. Like I said, these 3 games are going to show us what we're about. These next 3 games are against all playoff teams. Maybe even some. Obviously, the Bucks and the Suns are going to be championship caliber teams, right?
Yeah.
This is going to show us where we are.
There we
If
go.
we go and we get blown out, maybe we're not there yet. But if we go and we hang in there and we win, then that answers our question. Then we are contenders. If we go 2-1, I say, and everyone plays that's supposed to play,
Contenders.
we're contenders. I honestly, I think that.
okay, I think Knicks just lost tonight.
They
We'll get-
lost? I thought they won.
They just won. They just lost. There's the win streak was just snapped. I just got that update.
Seriously, they were up winning. Damn, that's crazy.
No, the losing streak begins.
They were 9 in a row. Okay, so then
So
you
I
got
think
the Suns.
I think we get the Knicks.
Knicks is going to be tough, bro. They play us.
Oh,
they
the
play us
Knicks
tough.
did lose. Wow, that's crazy.
I think if we go. I'm gonna be realistic, man. We go 1-2, and we're gonna
Shit,
play.
we could go 0-3 though.
No, we're gonna play the Suns tough. We might lose that one. We get blown out by the Bucks.
But
The Bucks,
this
the,
is
Bucks
what's-
the Bucks is a tough ass matchup for. 'cause
We
the
can't
Bucks-
stop Giannis.
The Giannis, and they're like
Okay,
they're
okay.
just
And
they're
our
just
perimeter defense is trash.
okay. So I think you said we could possibly go 0-3, right? I think we could maybe say that.
I think
you're
say-
saying we
I
can go.
say 1-2.
It's 1-2.
1-2. I
1-2.
1-2 with the Suns game being a close one.
Okay, and you guys are considering that realistic,
Yeah,
right? Why is that realistic?
because the Suns and the Bucks are better than us.
Why do you say that? Look at our record.
Because the
Yeah, but
Suns
the
just got
Suns just got
KD.
KD, so they haven't played without him, and they haven't played
bro.
without Booker and
Bro, they
CP3
barely
for a
beat
while.
the Hornets.
Yeah, but that's just one game.
Exactly. They're only 3 games
The
together.
Rockets are the worst team, and they've won 17 times. So that it's one game. But what I'm saying is that the Suns are a better team. Can you agree with that?
I can agree they could eventually be a better team. I don't think right now they're a better team.
But they beat us twice without KD.
I don't think they're a better team. Look at the record.
Right now they're a better team. So right now you're telling me with KD, with CP3, and with Booker, they're not a better team than the
And
Kings.
what's his name? The center.
Right now,
What's
the record doesn't
what's the center?
I'm telling you right now, when we play the Suns, realistically, the spread is not going to be a ridiculous spread, and I feel like the Kings could definitely beat the Suns.
Well, I'm not saying that we can't beat them, but they're a better team.
I can't say they're a better team.
Yeah, well then
I really can't. I say once the playoff, how once the playoffs start,
Just kicked
Yes,
in, bro.
yeah.
you guys all right?
For you to say KD, CP3, and Booker is not better than
And
or-
Aiton.
Aiton?
Yeah.
I can-
Aiton.
that
Okay.
team is better than us. Let's just be real. They're
What you
way-
guys
they're
are
better.
misunderstanding is you're putting the roster and you're naming names. Yeah, that's fine, but you got to understand it's yeah. But
So you're
you gotta
putting the
under-
roster.
No,
Bro, the
yeah,
roster.
Let him make his point. Go ahead.
Okay.
exactly. when you make a big trade and land a superstar player, let's look at their schedule and look at who they beat, and let's look at how they're putting up points.
We're not talking about that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Better?
So that's what I'm
Who's
saying.
a better team?
Okay, you're not understanding, F. You're not letting me say my take. You're just jumping in.
But you're bringing in like schedules and stuff.
All I'm saying
we're
is
talking about
you're,
team
you're,
right
you're
now.
taking their schedule without. I mean, you're taking their record without KD.
No, I'm saying with KD on the court.
KD has been hurt.
Look it up. Look up.
Right.
He just started. He just got back, bro.
Bro, exactly what my point is. You're saying who's a better team right now. I can't consider the Suns a better team right now until you beat the Kings.
I'm gonna walk out with this bottle, bro. Fuck.
Let's see. Let's look at the.
Go ahead.
Look at this.
I'm not saying they're not down the road in the playoffs. Yeah, I'm gonna have the Suns, but when we play the Suns in this next game, how can you say the Suns are better?
They are.
All right, bro.
They're contenders. We just literally went over that, bro.
Okay, you guys are like,
Look, with KD, they're 3-0.
yes, they're 3-0. Look at the teams they beat. They barely beat Dallas.
Because you always
They-
have a caveat. First, you brought up the schedule.
Dallas is. I just literally said Dallas is a fucking contender.
and we beat Dallas. So that's all I'm saying. Like, yeah, I
so
understand.
then both of us are better than Dallas. That's not, so. What's your?
No,
I don't understand
okay.
your point.
I'm considering this next game against the Suns. That's what I'm saying. We're playing them in 2 games.
yeah.
Okay,
They're
I'm
better
saying
than us.
I could say the Suns are going to contend for the finals. They're going to be there. But in this next game we play the Suns, I think we're a better team than them at that point of the season. Is my point.
I get your point. I still disagree. I still think
That's
the Suns
fine.
are better.
I
Okay.
still think KD is gonna take over, and that's it.
So realistically, I can see us going 2-1, and that's my point.
So you take the Knicks and Suns.
So
and
I'm
lose to
taking
Bucks?
1 and 3. You're taking what?
No, 1
No.
and 2.
1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
2 and 1.
2-1.
By the way you're talking, I think you're saying 3-0.
No, 2-1. The Bucks are the shit, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's they're already established. They haven't landed a superstar player. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
All right, put it on the board.
I already did. For sure. Well, shit. I mean, any other topics we could talk about? Open discussion.
Open mic,
As far as John Morant, though, man, like what's going on there?
bro. That guy. I hope he figures it out because he's gonna lose his bag. I mean, you're talking about $250 million that he might lose because he's an idiot. Like for me, like if you're a tough guy, you don't have to show you're a tough guy, which I don't think.
Well, all
He
that
is.
tough
Bro,
guy
the thing
shit.
is, like,
don't matter.
okay.
You said
Well, the
tough
thing-
guy title.
no,
You could be a
no,
tough
no,
guy and
no,
do
the
whatever.
thing- The thing is,
Yeah,
like,
but you're
the
not in
thing
the
is,
NBA showing a gun.
He's like-
you're trying to
he's
be
like-
a tough guy.
That's not tough guy.
He's like,
So
you
then
want-
why are you doing it then?
But I'm
to
saying-
act like you're hood or
Yeah,
But
that's
he's
not
not
a tough
even
guy.
hood though. That's the thing. He's like, his real name is Clarence. You know,
Right.
8 Mile reference. Like, bro, he's not even hood, and he's trying to be hood. I don't understand. Like, bro, people like
You made it out.
no, but players of all ethnicities and backgrounds and everything try to get out of the hood. That's the main goal, bro. Like to get out of the hood. This motherfucker's trying to get back, like trying to get into
That's a
the hood.
try hard.
It's like, bro, like that's so talented. He's not even a role player or like, bro, like
He needs to figure it out.
he,
man.
like, bro, it's sad, bro. It's
a
literally,
sad-
it's,
I hope he
literally,
does, man.
it's literally sad, bro. Like people of all cultures try to get out of, try to, baseball, like, Puerto Ricans, Latinos, and everything, get out of the their countries and to make it big and to make it and get out of bring their families out of poverty. He's gonna put his family into poverty 'cause of the way he's acting, bro. Like it's
Oh,
sad.
I mean, that's getting a little deeper. I can't really say all that, but at the same time, what I'm trying to express is as far as John Morant, he's fucking up big time. You're supposed to be potentially the face of the NBA. Once LeBron is gone, he has the potential to be the face of the NBA, and at this point, he just lost that. There's no way the NBA is going to consider him the face of the NBA. Once LeBron's gone, once Giannis, I just, it irks me so much that you can't just think of, yeah, you can have fun. He was at the strip club. That's what they said. What makes you think that shit is tight though? Like, you feel me? Regardless if you're from the hood, a hood guy would even somebody that came from the streets or the hood is not gonna do that. That's code. That's street
But
code.
that's because he's trying hard, like Effie say. He's trying too hard. He doesn't know what like.
That's being immature too. I mean, I hope he figures it out after we get the second seed, but
Definitely.
I hope he doesn't figure it out this season, bro. Like.
he potentially could lose a lot of money. And I mean, like I said, hopefully it's nothing, no mental issues or anything like that. But hopefully he figures it out. I just think it's a lot of immaturity, and he just, dude, maybe this time off will do good for him. But he needs to look deep into that mirror and figure it out because shit could get real quick.
Where is Joe?
For sure.
We're gonna be
Any
saying-
other hot takes or
Oh man, like shit.
My biggest take is I just hope we play good enough defense to make some noise, because I feel like that right there is gonna make us contenders or not contenders. Because if we're letting the Pels and whoever else we just played, like, they were getting wide open threes, you know, and I feel like if we just hunker down like we play in the fourth quarter, you know, we can make some noise.
So-
but the Kings right now, and I could say, are legit. We have potential to make a lot of noise, and it feels good that we're sitting here talking about playoffs that we haven't talked about in
for
a
sure.
long time. You know what
So-
I mean?
So my thing is like, what's wrong with our defense? What is wrong? Is it just-
Penetration. Everyone penetrates, and then we're scrambling.
so we put blame on Sabonis. Like, we need a big man. Like, I'm one of those too. Is it coming from the guards? Is it coming from the wings? What the fuck is the problem? Like,
That's
I don't know. I could kind of feel like
Mike Brown, bro.
It's a specialist.
I think it just goes hand in hand with our offense, though. Like, we're so fast paced, we just focus too much on our offense. That's how I see it. I mean, we are the highest scoring team of all time, bro. Like that,
Yeah.
you're not gonna be the top 10 defense if you're the high scoring offense.
But so you think that's like, because I know, what's his name? Our GM,
Monty.
McNair. He's like statistic driven. You think it's like we're gonna just outscore every team, or you think it's
No, I just feel like right now we're young, we're ahead of schedule. He doesn't have to make that move right now. Now,
Yeah.
if we go and make noise, that's great. But you still, now he's in a position where he has all his job capital except for the Herter trade. But even then, that's a win, right? He has all the chess pieces on the board that he needs to make when we're ready, which could be next year, could be the year after that. When we're ready to make that push, he can make that huge trade, another huge trade. I feel like this offseason, he has to bring somebody else in because we can't lose steam. I don't want us to be a 1 year and then we got to wait another 3-4. Like, we got to make sure we follow course, makes the trades that we have to do, and if we have to jeopardize a little bit of our future to get somebody, then do it. Because
Yeah.
right now the iron's hot. We got to strike because we don't know if it could be another 15 years till we do this again. Which I
Yeah.
don't think so. That's being dramatic, but you know what I mean.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm agree with that. You know, this offseason coming up is a huge offseason for us. You can't sleep on it. You can't just let it go. Like, oh, yeah, we're okay with the team we have and we're fine what we did. No, bro, we got to keep making moves. And we all trust Monty,
Yeah.
right?
do it.
Nah, bro, look at you. He turned us around.
Hey,
Crazy.
yeah. No, I fucking like. There's been a couple of doubts where like, but bro, he's
real.
He's real.
That guy's Midas, bro.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah.
he touches turns to gold, man. Because right now, we all thought we would never be in this situation.
Where do you guys think we end up? Like realistically, where do we end up in the stats?
We kind of talked about that.
In
You
the
saying like
standings.
standings and stuff.
Standings, yeah.
The last episode, I think we said maybe second round.
But yeah, but it's been like.
But you're talking about fluid, like right now.
because we had a little win
We had
streak.
7 games.
And like you guys were worried about a couple.
Honestly,
things.
that's what is it, 5-1 or 6-1?
6-1.
Yeah, that 6-1, bro. That was
I thought we were gonna go like 3-3 or 2-3. I mean, I feel like, you know, I don't know why, but I just the whole
All Kings.
All-Star game thing kind of threw me off. But now that we're in this position, I say we're gonna be a top 3 seed in the West. I said that the Mavericks, the Suns, and the Clippers were gonna pass us.
So
we're
did
gonna
I.
be 6. But I feel like right now, the way we're playing, we could be. I feel like we go no lower than 3.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
my take.
You know what's crazy to me is the Clippers keep resting Kawhi and like all these players. Like,
But they just need to get in.
Yeah,
They just need to get in.
they don't care where they're at.
They
yeah,
just
but
need to
it's,
get in.
it's still though, bro. Like that's a little dangerous to me.
If
like,
they could fall to the play-in, that is dangerous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You never
anything,
know.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, shit, real quick, Timberwolves are slept on.
bro, Anthony
That
Edwards,
matchup,
bro.
I hate that matchup,
Hey,
bro.
Anthony Edwards is a monster.
There you go.
Bro.
Shout out to what he said about the Kings too.
Oh,
he said
definitely. He said
loves
that
Sac,
the
and it's the best
Sacramento
arena to
crowd.
play.
There you
Yep.
go.
Mhm.
Say that again.
He said that he loves Sacramento, and this is his favorite arena to play because of the atmosphere that we bring every single time he comes. He's like, he feels like he's in a playoff game when it's like the middle of the season. So
And you hardly hear that
never.
in the last recent years.
Calm down, Rich. I know. Calm down, Rich.
No, but he said it, not us.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did I do, bro?
Oh, he's gonna come to Sac. He's gonna come to Sac.
Hey, I'll definitely take him.
Bro, he's a monster,
But-
bro.
He's my favorite, top 3 favorite player in the league.
Cause he has no, bro. His bounce and like just
Just
fearless,
everything.
bro. Fearless, bro. Just crazy.
Fearless. the way he carries himself, the way he speaks about how guys rest.
Yeah.
Like, he's just old school.
Yeah,
man.
he's
an
old school.
Thinking ahead, this will be my last topic that I bring up. Do you think within the next year or two we could be a destination?
In the year or two, I would hope so. I would hope so.
I would say yes.
I would hope so.
And the reason why is because of our style of play. We have like
And we're young.
I think destination for superstars. I wouldn't say
How about all stars?
all stars, and if we can just get another all star, like I would say maybe, fuck.
I mean, you don't have to name a player, but like,
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
feel like players will come to maybe not even an all star, but you know, a mid tier player that would choose,
Oh, yeah.
you know, less money pay, and then they'll pick us. So I mean,
But I think we can land like superstar, or like I wouldn't even say superstar, but
Yeah, I
like
don't
an
think
all star,
superstars
like
in-
Pascal Siakam. Siakam is one I see that could have come to Sacramento over the summer. He's a free agent,
No.
and he's you know.
his
Like,
style of
it's
play
like,
fits
it's like,
us
like people that are like foreign players like unselfish basketball, like, and that's what we play because that like overseas and everything is all about unselfish basketball, team basketball, and that's like I can see Pascal Siakam.
yeah, they had a little thing in the All Star game. You know,
Yeah,
Sabonis,
yeah.
Fox, and Siakam.
I can see like I'm looking at the list right now.
I mean, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Let's just say
Yeah,
at
that's-
some point we could be a destination, but you know, it's just, man, it's a good feeling to be talking about playoffs and
But
people we could
even
get.
but even like solid ass role players, bro. Like you know we could like people wanted to play for the Kings. Like role players wanted to play for the Kings. Like Jim Jackson took pay cuts. Like Bobby Jackson took pay cuts just to stay in Sacramento. Like once they reached, like everyone's like talk shit about Sacramento because we had Oral Arco, but once they got here, they loved it. We got the new arena. We got shit going on. We got unselfish basketball. We got a nice culture, bro. Like it's, like,
Oh.
yeah, we're not gonna land like that. Kevin Durant, like Kevin Durant wants to play for Sacramento, but we land like, bro, having 3 All Stars that'll make us like a solid team in the future.
Definitely. I mean, I'm gonna agree with both of y'all. We gonna. I just said I hope so because I would be very disappointed if we can't. Like, goddamn, why can't we land someone else? But I believe we can.
Pascal Siakam, put on the board.
I think we did already.
Yeah. Did
But
you?
yeah, I
We're
agree
gonna be
with
holding a lot of signs outside of Golden Woods.
for sure. Well, I mean, I think that sums it up for this
Yeah.
week. Thank you guys for tuning in. See y'all next week, man. Gone.